There is a half-used bag of coffee grounds, a box of baking soda, and a single, slightly overripe tomato sitting on my bathroom counter right now. It might look like I'm about to bake something strange, or perhaps make a very bizarre kitchen experiment, but this specific trio is actually the most aggressive, highly effective skin brightening and tan removal chemical physical exfoliant you will ever use in your entire life. We are talking about completely erasing weeks of harsh summer sun damage, stubborn, uneven tank top lines that refuse to fade, and dark, thickened skin on your elbows and knees in exactly 12 minutes of your time. Now, I need to be extremely clear right up front before we go any further. This is absolutely not for your face. The skin on your hands, your arms, and your body is much, much thicker than your facial skin. Which means it can handle, and frankly, it actually requires, a significantly stronger treatment to break down the built-up melanin and dead skin cells. This is perfectly safe for your body. It will not strip your skin barrier if you follow my exact post-care steps. It won't hurt the kids who share your bath mat, and it will not harm the pets who lick the floor after you shower. My name is Mira. I am an at-home esthetician and an absolute skincare obsessive, and I haven't paid for an expensive salon body scrub or a luxury brightening treatment in well over 3 years. I used to drop $60 to $80 a month on those little aesthetic tubs of body polish. You know exactly the ones I'm talking about. They smell like synthetic coconuts or artificial vanilla. They look gorgeous sitting on the shower shelf, but they do absolutely nothing for actual hyperpigmentation or real sun damage. They leave a weird, heavy, oily film on your skin that makes you feel moisturized for an hour, but your tan lines are still exactly where they were yesterday. We are completely rejecting the idea that you need to purchase a $48 bottle of body serum just to get an even, glowing skin tone on your arms and legs. Today, I am going to show you exactly how to mix these 3 cheap kitchen staples into an incredibly active, dual-action enzyme and physical scrub. First, we will break down the precise ratios so that you do not over-exfoliate and cause irritation. Then, I will show you the exact 3-minute application method for your arms, hands, and legs. Finally, we will cover the crucial aftercare step that seals in the brightening effect and prevents rebound pigmentation. The luxury beauty aisle has known about this acidic and abrasive combination for years and years, but they simply cannot sell you a product that goes bad on a store shelf in a week. They want you buying weak, highly stabilized versions that require you to come back and buy expensive refills month after month, year after year. Stay with me. Because by this weekend, you are going to have completely even, glowing, baby-soft skin on your arms and hands, and you are going to achieve it for less than $1 per treatment. Let's talk about what everyone gets completely wrong about body tanning, hyperpigmentation, and sun damage. Most people think that a tan is just a temporary color change that you simply have to wait out. They think that if they just stay out of the sun for a few weeks, cover up with long sleeves, and wait patiently, the tan lines will magically fade evenly on their own. But that is a massive myth. When you get a harsh farmer's tan, or dark, sun-exposed hands from driving your car every day, you aren't just dealing with active melanin production deep within the layers of the skin. You are actually dealing with a thick, stubborn layer of oxidized, dead, highly pigmented skin cells that are sitting right on the very surface of your epidermis. Your body does not shed its skin cells evenly. Areas that bend and stretch constantly, like your elbows, your knuckles, your knees, and your ankles, hold on to these dead, darkened cells for dear life. If you try to simply scrub them off with a gentle loofah or a regular hydrating body wash, you are doing nothing more than polishing the dead skin. You aren't removing it. You are basically washing a dirty, muddy car with a soft sponge and no soap. You need an active chemical breakdown to dissolve the cellular glue, followed immediately by a targeted physical sweep to clear the debris away. This brings us directly to the core system. Method Block A, the triple action detan polish. Here is exactly what you need to gather. First, you need 2 heaping tablespoons of fresh and used coffee grounds. Do not use instant coffee crystals, as they will dissolve instantly in liquid, and do not use the wet, spent sludge from your morning coffee filter because it has already lost its abrasive edge and most of its active properties. You need the dry, sharp, abrasive edge of fresh grounds, plus the active, unbrewed caffeine. Caffeine applied topically actually stimulates local blood flow and constricts blood vessels, which immediately tightens the overall appearance of the skin and reduces puffiness. Second, you need 1 full tablespoon of pure baking soda. This is our alkaline powerhouse in this recipe. Baking soda acts as a very mild physical abrasive on its own, but more importantly, it drastically alters the pH of the mixture. This sudden shift in pH helps to aggressively loosen the bonds, or the desmosomes, between the dead, tanned skin cells that are clinging to your body. Third, and this is the absolute magic ingredient, you need the fresh juice of half a ripe, juicy tomato. Tomatoes are absolutely loaded with lycopene, which is a powerful antioxidant, and natural fruit acids, specifically high concentrations of citric acid and malic acid. This acts as an incredibly gentle, yet highly effective, natural chemical peel. The natural acid essentially eats away at the glue holding those dark, tan cells together on the surface of your skin. Here is how you mix it for maximum efficacy. Mix the dry coffee grounds and the baking soda together in a small bowl first. Make sure they are evenly blended. Then, slowly squeeze the fresh tomato juice directly over the dry ingredients. You will immediately see and hear it fizz slightly, that is the citric acid from the tomato reacting with the alkaline baking soda. That fizzing reaction is exactly what you want to see. It means the mixture is chemically active and ready to work. Take this fizzing paste directly into the shower with you, but do this before you actually turn on the water. You must apply it to completely dry, or at most, very slightly damp skin. If you apply it to soaking wet skin, the water will dilute the acids and the entire mixture will just slide right off your body, washing all that good caffeine and lycopene straight down the shower drain. Focus heavily on the backs of your hands, the tops of your forearms, and any harsh, uneven tan lines on your shoulders, chest, or legs. Rub the paste into your skin using firm, sweeping, circular motions for exactly 3 minutes. No more, no less. The coffee grounds provide the intense physical scrub, physically pulling away the dead, darkened cells that the tomato acid has already chemically loosened up. Now, let's talk about the edge cases in method block B, because not all body skin is the exact same, and you need to know how to adjust this formula. If you have extremely sensitive skin on your upper chest, your neck, or your inner arms, you need to be very careful with physical exfoliants. The skin on your décolletage is much thinner and more delicate than the robust skin on your outer forearms or your shins. For these highly sensitive areas, do not scrub. I repeat, do not rub the coffee grounds into the skin. Instead, you are going to apply the paste as a thick, stationary mask. Simply spread it over the dark spots and let it sit undisturbed for 5 full minutes. This allows the tomato enzymes and the baking soda to work their chemical magic without the physical micro-tearing that aggressive coffee scrubbing might cause on delicate skin. If you travel frequently, or perhaps you are dealing with a severe beach vacation aftermath and you find yourself in a hotel room, you might not have access to a fresh, ripe tomato. In a pinch, you can absolutely substitute the tomato juice with 1 full tablespoon of plain, unsweetened, full-fat yogurt. Yogurt contains high levels of lactic acid, which is another incredible chemical exfoliant, though it is slightly less aggressive and more hydrating than the fruit acids found in a tomato. It will give you a slightly slower, creamier, more moisturizing detan process, but it works beautifully if your skin is feeling a bit raw or dry from actual sunburn exposure. Just remember, and this is critical, never apply this scrub, or any scrub, to an active, red, peeling, or painful sunburn. You must only use this treatment on set, completely healed, dark and tan lines. Here is your free leverage step. This is a zero-cost, incredibly simple habit that multiplies these brightening results instantly. Right after you thoroughly rinse off this coffee and tomato scrub, while your skin is still damp and you are still standing in the shower, switch the temperature to cold. Do a full 2-minute cold water rinse focusing entirely on your arms, hands, and legs. This blast of cold water causes immediate vasoconstriction, which rapidly reduces any mild, microscopic inflammation caused by the physical scrubbing process. It also rapidly tightens the pores. This completely locks in that smooth, polished texture and leaves the skin looking incredibly glass-like, firm, and radiant. Let's move directly into method block C, the advanced protective layer and what you absolutely must avoid buying at the store. Once you step out of the shower and gently pat your skin dry with a towel, your skin is perfectly primed. It is completely clear of that dull, dead cellular barrier that has been blocking product absorption. This is the exact, critical moment when you need to apply deep, penetrative hydration. But do not ruin all of your hard work by slapping on a cheap, heavily fragranced, synthetic lotion from the drugstore aisle. Alcohol-heavy, heavily perfumed lotions will absolutely sting your freshly exfoliated skin and can actually cause a terrible reaction known as rebound hyperpigmentation, where the skin darkens again in response to chemical irritation. Instead, you need to use a pure, raw, single-ingredient carrier oil. Pure golden jojoba oil, cold-pressed sweet almond oil, or even high-quality fractionated coconut oil is perfect for this. These raw oils very closely mimic your skin's own natural sebum production. Take 5 to 6 generous drops, warm the oil vigorously between your palms to activate it, and press it firmly and deeply into your still damp arms and legs. And whatever you do, do not fall for the trap of buying those toxic skin lightening or whitening creams that litter the bottom shelves of local beauty supply stores. Many of these unregulated creams contain hidden, incredibly dangerous bleaching agents like hydroquinone or topical steroids that will permanently thin your skin, destroy your moisture barrier, and make you infinitely more susceptible to severe sun damage the very next time you step outside. We are focusing on naturally brightening the skin and removing dead, stained cells. We are not bleaching your actual biological skin tone. There is a fascinating culture and lore layer to this specific remedy that I think is absolutely beautiful. My grandmother, who spent countless hours tending her massive vegetable garden in the blazing summer sun, often without a drop of modern SPF sunscreen, used to swear by the power of fresh tomatoes. When her hands were deeply stained with garden dirt and severely darkened and weathered by the intense summer sun, she wouldn't reach for harsh soap or a pumice stone. She would simply slice a fresh tomato in half, sprinkle a generous amount of coarse white sugar directly onto the flesh of the tomato, and forcefully rub the halves directly into her knuckles, her palms, and her wrists. She didn't know the deep molecular science of citric acid, malic acid, or the exact mechanisms of enzymatic exfoliation. But she knew the undeniable sensory truth: her hands were incredibly soft, visibly brighter, and perfectly clean immediately afterward. What we are doing today is just taking that exact piece of elder wisdom, replacing the melting sugar with coffee grounds and baking soda for a much more durable, targeted physical abrasion, and bringing it into the highly effective modern shower routine. Let's take a moment to talk about the real stakes here, and the underlying moral frame of how we approach body care. Your skin barrier is literally your very first line of defense against a harsh, polluted world. When we neglect our body skin, allowing thick layers of sun-damaged, heavily oxidized cells to build up month after month, we aren't just dealing with a superficial aesthetic issue like uneven tan lines. We are actively allowing the skin to become dull, chronically dehydrated, and severely poorly protected against environmental stressors. And the modern luxury beauty industry absolutely preys on this exact neglect. They meticulously engineer marketing campaigns to make you feel deeply insecure about the dark skin on your elbows, the rough patches on your knees, and your uneven farmer's tan. And then, once they've created the insecurity, they happily sell you the supposed solution in a $40, aesthetically pleasing plastic tub that does half the job. Taking 15 minutes out of your week to mix a fresh, highly active, single-ingredient scrub right in your own kitchen is a profound, radical act of personal sovereignty. It saves your hard-earned money, it provides you with immediate, undeniable, visible results, and it serves as a powerful reminder that true, effective body care is gentle, accessible, and deeply empowering. You do not need the beauty industry's permission, and you certainly do not need a massive luxury budget to feel glowing, smooth, and confident in your own skin. Here is your explicit, step-by-step weekend action checklist. Step 1. Walk into your kitchen and gather exactly 2 tablespoons of fresh coffee grounds, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, and half of a ripe tomato. The total cost of these materials is maybe 50 cents at most. Step 2. Mix them together in a small bowl until they form a slightly fizzing, active paste. Apply this paste directly to your dry skin, scrubbing in firm circles for exactly 3 minutes, focusing heavily on your most stubborn tan lines and dark joints. Step 3. Rinse everything completely off using a 2-minute cold water blast to immediately tighten the skin and close the pores. Step 4. Step out of the shower and immediately press a pure, raw, unfragranced carrier oil deeply into your damp skin to completely seal and protect the newly exposed skin barrier. If you follow this exact protocol on a Saturday night, I promise you that by Sunday morning, your arms and legs will look and feel like you just paid for a $200 luxury spa resurfacing treatment. I want you to drop a comment below this video right now. Tell me your exact body skin type. Is your skin typically very dry? Is it highly sensitive, or is it thick and tough? And let me know, are you actually going to try this exact coffee tomato detan soak this weekend? If you found this breakdown helpful and you want more agency over your own skincare, hit the subscribe button. We completely reject expensive salon gatekeeping on this channel, and we focus entirely on high science, low-cost skin mastery that you can do at home. But there is one major, potentially dangerous mistake that people make when trying to quickly fix hyperpigmentation at home, and it involves a very common, very popular acidic kitchen ingredient that you might be tempted to add to this exact scrub. If you mix this specific juice with direct sunlight, it can actually cause severe, blistering